Czech Republic. Okay, Japan. I need Karachi. Yeah, just check yourselves. Okay, so now we have everyone. Alright guys, before we wrap up about the previous task, I just have one announcement. If you notice that I sent out the update for task number 1 this morning. So at first I penalized a few pilots for being delayed in taking off. And then that is because I had the report on the Marshall that when they call out for the pilots and then the pilots are not ready, either as they're sitting on the ground looking at their friends, we still have the badge on his neck like this. So then they are not ready at all. So they see that causes intensive delay in the process. And you can see that we have only one target, one game area. So then we want to have the flow. So we want to gain the momentum. Okay, but I also discussed with the marshals if the pilots in question, actually there are 5 or 6 of them, did that intentionally, or they have intention to do that to delay the things. And the marshal said, well, there are many problems involved, either from the organizer, like the language barrier, and then because the marshals are trying to shout numbers in English, but they don't understand, or because then, well, ourselves, we have briefing even in a general briefing and also in a briefing class this morning that well, you go to the airfield, then you surrender, you give this badge to the marshal. So there will be a tent, it's a yellow tent there. You should give this badge to the marshal in the tent so that they know that you go out to fly. And then you should watch out for your turn to take off. And there shouldn't be any delay because once you are there, so that you should be ready, lay out your wing and everything. So that should be communicated to your pilots as well. So my decision to this is I'm not going to penalize anyone for the delay for this task only. And then instead I would issue a warning to all of us, okay, to you guys. Well, we will do better in the takeoff and every takeoff, because especially for the task over water that we have only single target in single game area, so then we need to go fast, okay? Right, so then we were quite delayed and this morning, and we finished late, and then we start the third part late as well, and the wind picks up. So here comes another discussions that I'd like to propose before we talk about further tasks. And I received many responses, many feedbacks from you. And then the question being is, do you think that the task should be counted or not? So let's discuss on this issue. There is a proposal for some of the team leaders that this task, considering the condition, I would say at the age, well, we can't go across this of safety. But again, there are some parts a little bit vulnerable, but people in their mind they're pushing because they want to get more scores. So now there's a proposal from some of the team leaders to cancel this task because of the fairness due to the rough conditions. Okay, I will open the floor for the discussions on these issues, and then we make the decisions. So the decision is going to be made by the votes for majority. So we need majority in this group. Okay, so the question is simple. Whether or not we cancel it. Okay, so now discussion, please. Yes, please.
The problem is not to cancel or not the task, is what's happening for the next day in this week. This is my most important question, because for me the spirit of competition must be the best pilots who win and not the most crazy pilots. Cancel or not, I don't know, but what's happening tomorrow, etc.
Yeah, partake it, and also Raymond.
But also, more crazy pilot today winner.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
For this reason, I think it's cancel.
I cancel also.
What we suggest is not cancel this particular one because we already poured the risk and now we safely landed, we grounded safely. But on the next decisions, we should evaluate more the conditions and set the realistic. Because this is a crazy condition.
Yeah, but this task is only one. Poor navigation. It's a speed task. Now, no repeat this task. Another task.
Never
is
repeat it anymore.
Okay, come on, speak. Come on, guys. You need to speak to me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay? So anyone wants to speak this room, just raise your hands. So I give you my word, then we'll be more careful next time. I'm sorry about this, because I assessed the weather, I thought that we should have enough window until 1500. And then we actually extended to 1530. And then the wind picks up quite rapidly. So if we would do it for 1500, then you made it back here, it's still clear. But anyway, with this condition, I would say that we are at the edge of safety. I'm not happy with this, so I'm sorry also. So I'm gonna say, I actually stand with you guys that safety is a priority, and then not the crazy pilot wins. But now, because we have the job to do, is to validate this task or not. So then I would take the reasons and then the discussions only in this point. Okay, and then one by one. Okay, Raymond.
Okay, I understand, and for this reason, I think if you no cancel the task, the classification is no reality. For example, me don't go the task. Make very short task, but it's impossible to go. For me, I think it's no safety to go in 2 or 3 tour points, but the rain is very near and I don't know the name. I think okay, I 2 or 3 times thinking okay, I return, but okay, it's only 30 minutes. I make a short task and coming, but don't possible when people make good tasks.
Yeah.
Only crazy people or very good pilot jump out. Okay, it's my opinion.
Okay.
If you repeat these tasks in the morning or in the very good condition, it's totally different. I think.
Yeah. So you're partaking. Thank you. Someone? Yes.
My pilot, they calculate the time. But what they discover when they go at parts, they have very strong wind. They pass the times at 45 minutes. They couldn't. One guy they landed because he facing very strong wind at the end of the task. He calculated a very good point. Now we need a solution for this one. The wind is 45, right? If you pass 45, that wind is finished. Either give him plenty of time, extra time, because the weather, or
Okay, India.
We have 97 people took off today and landed. 97. You cannot ignore their flying performance. Whatever they did their best. You cannot cancel the task like this. It might be dangerous for some, it cannot be dangerous for some.
Okay, Australia.
I was one of the first pilots to take off, and as soon as I climbed out, I noticed a huge amount of rain just on the edge of the map area, and I knew it was only going to get worse from that. So, where I planned to fly, I could not fly there. I chose to take a safer option, which still put me close to the storm. I had a massive cascade event, which nearly came to throwing reserve. So it was 1 second off throwing reserve. The conditions deteriorated, so I had the best chance to go the furthest on the course. Everybody else did not have the same chance, and I was crazy backwards. So it was not fair for everybody. The wind was already past the maximum at 3 o'clock, and people were still trying to take off with the wind exceeding 6 meters per second easy. That is turbulence. It wasn't fair for all parties. It was 100% not fair.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Your opinion that the organization has opportunity to cancel this task. The wind is strong, it's very critical, but finish. So it's a value. But in the future, we need to change this mind.
Okay. Somebody else. Garashi.
I think it is necessary some limitation necessary. Because of the wind speed, the takeoff, or another time crashing that thunderstorm happen, so we cancel. The limitation necessary.
Yeah. Okay, some more discussions? No. Some more discussion? Only team leader. Indonesia.
Okay, I just want to talk in general. Number one is we should think about the presentation, the pilot taking off. In my opinion, more than 90%. That's number one. Number two, maybe sorry to say, director delayed to stop the task, meaning the task still continue. Okay. Number third, in this situation is actually same situation. Both of us is take a risk. Okay. So I think this is too late if you want to discuss, because you said you want to vote. It's no point if you want to discuss now.
Yes.
Because at the end you want to vote. This is it. Sorry to say that this is a not easy situation for us to discuss this thing, because at the end, vote only can decide.
Okay, hold on.
I'm on behalf of Voltec. I think it is World Championships and the pilots can decide fly or not. The conditions was not best, but we flown in very bad condition last year, and task didn't cancel. So I think this task shouldn't be cancelled. It could be valid.
Okay. Any more ideas, views? Please, let's share.
So there was a point of decision where everybody was here. So there was a decision to fly this task. After that, majority of the pilots had made the decision to fly. This is already gone to the experience, and we don't think President should be cancelled.
Okay, any more views?
Yes, just for finish. Maybe it's very difficult for team leader to take decision. Normally it's your decision, because if it's our decision, the competition maybe is not fair.
Yes. Yeah. Your decision.
Okay, so now we are voting on this crowd. I think we heard all the views. Anyone else in this room would like to? Yes, please.
We don't need to vote. It's your job to take
No,
a decision.
Okay, you want to vote. You don't want to vote on this decision, right? I just want one support. Okay, but I'm asking if anyone else wants to share the views on this. I'm not voting yet. Yes,
Sorry, but my English not very well. But I explain the situation. When we all pilots fly, I think the rules for the safety is the wind is very high. you cannot make the control from the horizontal and make very turbulence there. You can't go for the point in the map. I think for me, I fly, but I cannot go to the point because the turbulence, the wind is very high.
Thank you. Anyone else? Well, it's like your experiences. I think we understand what we feel now all together. So what I'm going to do now, well, there's some ask me to make this decision myself. That I believe that it's also my responsibility to do so. But I want your support. So I just want to vote first on the ground that you give me a full right to decide. Okay, if you agree to give me the right to decide, I'm gonna give my decision. Otherwise, then if you want to decide, I give the right to you to decide, like we initially planned. Okay? So now, yes.
Okay, this is you're throwing back to directors whatever, but I just want to remind on whatever written in the section 10. Okay, it's written in the task catalog. And also, the local regulation 1151, the director may suspend flying after takeoff have started if continued dangerous. If the period suspension is sufficiently long to give unfair advantage to any competitor, the task shall be cancelled. Okay, but this is gone, alright? But now, once all competitors in a class have taken off or had the opportunity to do so, the task will not be cancelled, except for reason of force majeure. That means it's voting. So that is what written in the local regulation. So if you don't want to follow this, that's your decision as a force majeure. If not, we have to follow this to make the competition valid. Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Our opinion that we had the decision before the task, so we had opportunity to vote before. So you have the decision to perform this task. So that is up to you.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
We can make
yes. The section 10 says that if the conditions are deemed dangerous, even after pilots are taken off, then the task will be cancelled. There were pilots still on the ground with dangerous conditions. Thunderstorm, lightning, wind, everything. Not all pilots are taken off. It's not there.
Yeah, guys. So yes.
So for me, if the task is no cancelled, it's no fair competition. For me, from my
okay,
opinion.
fine.
But
So all right, guys. Yes. Yeah.
You did a good point in this task.
Yeah.
But we are the type of people
Can you speak out so that everyone can hear?
Our team, they did very good this score. They did good. But when they come to the end, they're facing very strong wind and they passed the 45 minutes. This is not fair because the weather was totally dangerous. I have one guy, he's landing with very big collapse. He landed safe, but they have, like more than 50%.
the question is, waiting for one people make big accident like another year, and in this moment cancel the task. This is the question. Okay, all people flying is safety. Okay, nothing happened, but very near to happen.
Yeah.
And for me, this is the question. Waiting at what people play the parachute or big cross and that. This is the question.
Okay. Right, so I have already answered this question.
Sorry,
well, come on.
Speak you before the takeoff.
No, come on.
I speak 4 hours here.
Raymond, calm down.
Very clear.
Come on, calm down. You can blame me forever. But now, I have to move on. I have a task to do it. Okay? So I have a job to do now. We have to move on. So that is good. I think this is good for everyone. So I absorb all your opinions. I understand it very clearly, and I have my word for you that this is not going to happen again.
Thank you.
Is it clear now? Okay. But now, we have tasks at hand. We have to make decisions because there are some proposals. Rohaisi has already read for us. Well, the phrase is there. well, we are very close to that. We're actually at the limit. And forward marginaries and all. Okay, so now I come to this. I propose that you vote first. If you would accept my decision, or you want to take your right to decide it.
I accept your decision.
Okay, so those who would say, leave it to the competition director to make decisions about this task, I or not it would be cancelled, raise your hands. Only team leaders, please.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will decide. Who want me to decide? Raise your hands. Yeah, okay. And who don't? How many? Sorry. Ajahn Beck, can you help? Okay, only team leader. Not me. Not me. Only team leader. Team leader, come on.
Yeah.
Put your hands up.
Yes or no? Team leader.
This is to leave it to me to decide. All right, 11 countries. And who would be objections? Who don't want me to decide? Raise your hand. Who would say no? All right, 0. Abstention. 0 also. Okay, so then it's unanimous that you would leave me to decide. So my answer is this. Considering the role that all of us have actually taken off, the task finished, you landed safely, and then we have the score. Considering the jobs that you have done, you risk your right for this. I would tell you this task is still valid. Okay, so this is my decision. And also my word, once again, Raymond, come on, Raymond. Once again, my word, well, this will not happen again in this competition.
Thank you.
Okay? Right. So I think we have Sorry? Mary, not cancel. Okay. Alright guys, so we have some more tasks to do. Oh, we have some more tasks to do today. Well, I think the condition... Alright, come on, calm down people. The condition is not getting better as it's getting worse. But you guys still do some homework, not homework, still do some job on the ground. So this is the task for tomorrow morning. It's task number 4, navigation estimated speed. So in this task, there will be 2 parts, the planning phase, and then the next part, you fly the plane. Well, today, you do planning. And tomorrow morning, then you fly that plane. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I have set some points here. The starting point and the finishing point are the same as the previous task. And there are some other points that you need to plot on your map. And then you do some calculations, do some planning, and then put the results in this declaration sheet. Okay? Right. There would be the examination room. I've used my function room as the examination room. And it'll be Marshall invigilating it. So
the planning will be on the airfield.
Sorry?
The planning will be on the airfield.
It will be here. Not home, this is not homework. Well, the planning will be just now. After this briefing, I set time for you to come to the exam room, and then you will be, each pilot will be given two pages of papers here. Right, so they don't do anything, they have to put the paper down like this, like in the examination room. So I have you sit in the room. You know, I teach at university, I know what to do. So then just give you one by one. You are not allowed until I signal, okay, to open it. So you have to put it down, okay? So by the time I say, let's start, your pilot can actually look at the questions. And then they can work on this. They have 1 hour. 1 hour. They have 1 hour to finish this. Too generous? 1 hour. considering that you have to transfer all these points to the map and then make the calculation.
So it will be more than just this.
Well, they will be like this.
Like this?
Yeah, only this.
Okay.
Yeah, you transfer this to your map. You have a big map, right? So you transfer these points to your map and then start measuring, planning, etc. So at the end of this planning phase, I will take back this declaration form. Okay? And you take back your plan and your map. Tomorrow morning, then you come to the airfield. The first thing we do is go to takeoff. And the takeoff procedure will be the same as the previous task. Okay, so there will be the yellow tint there, and there will be matter of taking your IDs, there will be matter of sealing your telephone, etc. The same process. Okay, so now I'd like to focus on the planning stage. Any question? Yes?
So no briefing tomorrow morning, right?
Well, I try not to do any briefing, not to delay anything. So then, unless there is a change that I'd like to give you, if there are small details, some more information, I just put on the line. Yeah.
All classes want to have this planning at the same time?
Yeah, the
in
same
the
time.
tent?
Yeah.
No group work, individual.
Individual work.
But navigators with pilots.
Well, come on, crews. Crew is each aircraft. So if you have a navigator and then pilots, then you have the privilege of sitting together and chit chat.
Not the team together.
Yeah, and then sorry.
The team together or?
No, not the team together. This is individual exam as per aircraft. So each aircraft will have to work one shift. Well, let me say it more precisely. For each competition number.
Okay.
Okay. Each competition number will be given one set of this you work on, and then give it to me. Yeah, Australia first.
How can we plan for this when we can't see the weather? Tomorrow. We need to plan and then fly.
Well, you know, you have time. You look at the weather forecast.
Yeah, it's a forecast.
Yeah, but that's the information you get. I'm sorry, that's the only information you get for now. Well, give you a hint. The weather here, up there, is very similar every day. In the morning, it's going to be the same. But if I say tomorrow is raining, I'll be on a flight.
Direction and everything can change.
Similar.
Get calculations out.
Yeah, but you will see.
At what time?
No, you should be.
Well, tomorrow we plan to take off. Come on, it's important. Tomorrow we plan to take off by 6:30. Okay? So then you plan the rest. Yes, one thing.
So the weather forecast pilot needs to check before entering the quarantine, right? Or it is possible to have the electronic tools and check the weather
Okay,
planning.
great. I will allow some time for you as a team to check the forecast, and then the bulletin, the examination room, will start afterwards. So now it's 16:30. I give you half an hour to check the weather for tomorrow, get the forecast, and then let's say 1700.
You can't give us estimated weather for everybody.
No, you find it yourself. Okay, I give you the website already with this.
Yeah, but
so
I'm not that because it's a focus. So that's you're right. This is a focus. So you find it.
1700 to 1800 this week then, right?
Yes.
We have to seal our funds to take the navigation out of the planning.
Yeah. So we'll be here 6 o'clock.
Do we have to seal funds for the planning?
You do save the phone for the planning. You're not taking any phone in the planning. You use electronic calculator. The most stupid one, scientific is fine, but without any capability to transmit. Okay? So no telephone, please. So I do like in my examination room. So you take, you can take your phone, but you have to flip it down. Well, I think it's easier not to take your phone. Give it to your team leader. There's no emergency landing in the examination room. Okay. So no mobile phone then.
It's possible delay a little bit to go to the quarantine area.
Is it possible for you to work?
It's possible delay a little bit for us time for prepare our pilot for go to quarantine.
Is there any late for this, right?
We have
So
to brief all the team.
Brief and prepare.
I allow you some time for briefing. Anyway, so how much time do you want?
5:30.
Now is okay. So quarantine.
6.
It's gonna be down. Okay, for quarantine, you need preparation time, right? Now it's 4:30. How much time? 1700. Is it enough? Not enough. 1730.
Yes.
Okay, so this yeah, room quarantine room open. So then you come in. Oh, sorry, you come in. Yeah, 5:30. Okay, so I will start maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes after before this. After this, and then 1 hour for the exam time.
Yeah, and then the declaration are given to the exiting the exam room, right?
Yeah.
So the pilots are responsible to note what they have given.
Yeah, exactly. So then I will collect these papers. Well, you can take back your map, but we will
So
collect
they
these
should know,
papers.
so they should remember what they need to fly, right?
Definitely.
Is this type of electronic
Fine, no problem.
Yeah.
Any electronic device is allowed, except the one that can transmit signals.
And sorry for not off the topic, but you didn't answer. Is it possible to fly with the GoPro cameras?
Fine, no problem. I answered it already. Actually.
Sorry, I missed.
Yeah. Okay, and give me some video
The exam will be here.
footage.
Okay. Yeah, the exam will be here.
No. It's at the function room. The function room. Yeah, it's at the function room.
Is there electricity under the function room?
Electricity, you mean light? Lighting? Yeah, I think so.
Because at 6:30?
Yeah, 6:30 is almost dark. But I think yes, we have lighting.
Yes.
Well, it can be quite dark, and then I think I have somebody check it. อาจารย์ปิติครับลองเช็คหน่อยว่าฟังก์ชันรูมีไฟไหม But I think there is because there's some security there. They make overnight. Yes.
Are there any penalties during the planning, for example,
Oh, right. Oh, you're cheating.
No talking, not cheating.
No, talking is as good as cheating. So I kick you out of my exam room and then disqualify from this task. That's all.
So you are a professor and you know what you are saying. Right?
Exactly. So normally what I do on the paper is red cross.
The same university, not there.
No, it's the same thing. Okay, guys, any more questions?
any other
No, well, you know the rules, examination, no talking, no borrowing things, sneaking, no looking at your telephone, nothing. So if you do this, it's considered cheating and then you'll be disqualified. Yeah. Anything else?
Calculator on the phone?
No. Has to be the one without any signal capability. Yes.
Is this going to be floated onto the big map or will we use the small map? Is it going to fit on the small map?
Well, you will see. You will see. I will give you this map. I will give you this point, and then you transfer this point to your map.
We need to take a map with us. Which one are we going to take?
Oh, you take the standard map.
The big map.
Yeah. I would recommend you take the standard map, the official map. Sorry, the official map. Because as I said in the general briefing, always refer back to the official map. Oh, you take. Come on.
No, we take the map of this map.
Oh.
You take them up?
No.
is it possible to get them up?
No. You'll be given the map when you register.
The official.
You don't have any?
My team, even the Kuwait.
Okay, I'll talk to the marshals and then if they don't give you, I bring you something. Okay. Any? Yes.
Okay, the gate is 250 each side of the...
Radius is 200, each turn point, so the diameter is 400 meters.
Yeah, but it's not
the gate.
It's the gate.
The gate is the same thing. 200.
No, on the local regulation, they 250.
Yeah, unless brief otherwise. I brief 200.
When does the time start? The boundary or the center of the point?
Well, so this is starting point. So the time start when you close it. Oh.
Okay, another question.
Just give me a second.
Problem.
Ah. What's wrong? Just lose some things.
Lose signal.
Yeah, I think so. Doesn't matter. Well, this thing like this. Okay, this is your game. Okay, there's 200. So there's 400 diameter actually. So the time starts when you close the gate. Okay? Right.
The gate is.
Oh, sorry, that's my mistake. I made a mistake. I make it easier for the starting point. Yeah, I make it easier for the starting point.
What?
Hey, not transmitting.
Okay.
Now it's as good as third point.
Okay, then I have a question.
The radius.
Radius, right?
The radius is 200.
Radius 200.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, so we take the time here.
Okay, for example, for the track, where is the track?
Yeah, this track, the red one.
Okay, the direction is here.
Yeah. Flying like this.
For example, because the backtracking is not permitted.
It's not permitted.
Okay.
No.
Then if I cannot arrive, like that, it's okay?
Fine. Yeah.
I have to go inside there.
And the backtracking is permitted?
No, not permitted.
Far from the 200 meters?
Right, I see. And the question is like this. Well, the question is like this. Everyone is going on the same string, right? And then this is 10.1, this is 10.2. Each of which has the radius of 200 meters or 400 meters in diameter. Okay? So now the questions on the backtracking, because everyone is on the same course, so I don't want you to fly and go back like this. This is backtracking. Okay, so I don't want to get lost and then suddenly turn back and facing the stream. Okay, the traffic. So what I want you to do, or what you can do, is that if you want to go out, orientate yourself, and then come back in. That's good.
No, we have hidden gates.
Yes.
Yes, we have hidden gates.
Hidden gates.
Yeah.
You have a small backtracking.
But in fact, in our stop,
He's right.
this one.
Small backtracking here because it should be less than 90. Here.
Oh, right, sorry, my writing is bad.
No problem, I accept.
Yeah. No, please don't.
No.
This is my goal. Okay, like this. Yeah.
If you backtrack like this.
What happened to what? To here?
Enter, no. The outside here, then coming here.
There's no problem.
No, it's pretty. 90
There's no problem. Yeah.
So just to clear, yeah.
So for this task, it's simple. So we don't use hidden gate to track the backtrack. Actually, there's software that it looks at the track. If it has a tendency of going backtrack, they just tell us. Okay, so that sometimes that you just jump a little bit. Then it's backtracking already. So try not to face the traffic. So that's important. So let's look at your directions. So if you face the traffic, no good. Okay. Any more questions on this?
What is diameter?
Diameter is 400 meters.
Every gate.
Yeah, every gate.
Hidden too.
Well, you can say that. So we call it a corridor.
Okay.
So we use the corridor. The corridor is the same size as the point. Yeah, so the point is 400 meters, and then the corridor is also 400 meters. 400 meter wide.
It
No.
means the map, but not this one.
I check with my marshal if they have given you or not. If they haven't, I will give you some. I will bring some to the. Hey, come on, we are not finished yet.
Still, question about the money. What is the exactly the result that is declared? What exactly do we plan? What we feel in that formation? In
Exactly.
What you feel here,
arriving to the point.
yeah, the accumulation time from the start to the point.
From point to point.
No. Hey, come on, people. I thought you have read the task catalog. But, well, I will explain it very clearly. This is the starting point, and it has 0 second here, automatically given to you. That means time at each turn point is actually measured from the starting point. So, in other words, it's accumulated time.
Okay. Add it to the start time. Add 5, 10, 15.
Well, it's going to be 0 seconds and then 3,227 seconds, something like this. Yeah. And then another one would be 7,132 seconds, something like this. Okay, and then another one is going to be 10,740 seconds. This is just a assumed number, right? Something like this until the end.
You calculate it from starting point. Each point?
Exactly, from the starting point.
How many turn points?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You work on 5. Yeah. Any more questions?
How is the speed estimated?
How
exactly?
Well,
Yes.
I said estimated speed. So what you do is, okay. So I will put this. Oh, sorry about this one. Sorry, you confused me. I was thinking about another task. This task, you need to estimate your speed in order to establish the time. Okay, so that estimated speed. I make it simple, okay? So there's nothing like some of you might consider flying a constant speed or something. Nothing like that in this task. The main objective is to declare the time and fly the plane until the very point. That's all.
Really?
Yeah.
There is an hidden yet?
Sorry?
There is an hidden yet?
Okay, so now the question is, do you have to fly constant speed in each leg or not? Well, my answer now for this one, no. But in the future, I will put it. So there's gonna be only this. There are many variations of this task. But for this one, because you have only 1 hour, and then tomorrow, considering what the Australian team said, that weather is not really accurate.
Okay.
Okay.
So then the scoring is important. Is only points from the precise time on the turn points, or the speed is also.
Not the speed. Not the speed. It's only time.
Only time.
Only time, and then correctness for the turn point, number of turn points. But well, for sure you
But
collect off.
it might end up with many pilots flying very fast and then waiting outside the corridor before the point to enter if there is no constant speed required.
Alright, so then I put it this way. I will put hidden gates. Okay, you collect hidden gates. Yeah, for this time only. Yeah, for this task, you collect hidden gates as well. So if you go out and you miss some hidden gates.
Hidden gate time?
Yeah, the priority is time, and then the number. You look at in the task catalog, there is a formula, and then n max is the number of the primary gate, including hidden gates.
No speed.
No speed eliminated this. No constant speed for this task. Yeah, so I put off. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yeah. This one I can play it here. This one. I can give you time. That's what you say. I take off. I calculate until before I reach the point. I stay until the good time for me and enter the point. What the minute?
It will look like most of the pilots will come here, go here, wait, and go exactly 10 meters.
Here reduce the speed. You have, guys, I put 10 minutes from here to here. I I can put 10 minutes. From this point,
If I go like this, and then I come back, the corridor is here, no backtrack.
Yeah, so then he has to be very precise, and he is risking missing the hidden gates as well. There's a possibility, but again, well, this can be done. I know that it's acceptable for this task. And for this
Missing hidden gate and flying twice is penalized.
oh, come on! Don't fly a hidden gate twice. I will kill that hidden gate. Okay? So flying the hidden gate twice is as good as flying nothing.
What about
Okay.
0 point?
Okay.
Zero points, you mean? 0 points.
0 point for that. No, for that hidden gate.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, for that hidden gate.
Hidden gates
Yeah.
flown twice.
Yeah.
Is that a
Cancel
penalty?
of that hidden gate.
What
Okay.
What are the penalties for the corridor? If you leave the corridor, then what?
No problem.
Fine, you can leave the corridor.
Backtrack.
Or you want me to set a rule that you can't leave the corridor?
What about the heights? Minimum, maximum heights?
Well, you know, it's easy for me to look in the track that you leave the corridor or not. For this task, well, put it this way, it's easy. Okay, the corridor is closed. There are walls on the corridor.
No backtracking and no model for speed. It's okay.
Okay, no backtrack.
It's okay. It's okay.
Alright guys, okay, just leave it as it is. So I plan, come on, let me summarize it. I plan not to put the wall on the corridors, okay? So that you can leave the corridor and you can come back as long as you don't backtrack, as long as you don't score the gate twice. If that happens, if you backtrack and disqualify you, if you score the gate twice, you lost the gate. Okay, good enough. Follow the road. Follow the road. Sorry? Yeah, follow the road. Yes.
700 for the turn point and gate, and 300 for the speed.
Yeah, now, 700 for the turn points, for the gates and turn points, and then 300 for the task.
So there is a speed, right?
No, that's not speed.
Not speed.
You know, look at the formula.
Okay, the sum of the speed. Okay.
Yeah, look at this formula. There are out of 1,000 points, 700 points will be dedicated to the accuracy of you collecting the turn point and the hidden gates. Okay? And then another 300 for your punctuality, for your precision.
How you score the decoration?
How I score the decorations? Well, actually, it's the time t there. Yeah, it's time t in seconds. So it's actually the delayed time. You plan to arrive at this point at this certain seconds. And if you arrive late for some t seconds, or you arrive too early for some t seconds, then actually put in the t. Yeah, accumulated in the t. So in the variable t is actually your error. Okay, so I collect your accumulated error for the whole flight. And then there's 300 minus your accumulated error. And then it's gonna be your score. But this value will never be negative. So that means that if you lose 300, you're not gonna lose more. You lose only 300. So. Good enough, huh? Well, I'll brief it tomorrow, but in principle it will be the same. No, in the line. But if there's nothing.
So this is hidden gates.
Yeah, it matches the gate, including hidden gate. Yeah.
And there is usual 5 second gap before the time and absolute time, which is not for this seconds.
No, we just score it. We just take the time precisely.
Each second counts.
Yeah, each second. Alright, come on, people, listen. You are missing important information. Well, watching. Hey, come on. Come on. I'd like to have a quiet conversation. Yeah, I think it's important to notice that some of you have attended cocktail. and then they will actually have some tolerance, set some tolerance for the GPS, but in this competition, I would say that it's not necessary because the tolerance is actually accounted in your 200-meter radius already. So then I just take whatever the program say that the closest point of yours to the turn point as your time. Okay, just like what I just displayed there, the closest point to the center of your turn point is your time. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I think we are not agree about the scoring. I asked to you 700 for the turn point, okay, and 300 for the speed, but it is not for the speed, it is for the precision.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Precision time.
Yes.
Precision.
Minimum, maximum time.
Well, it's gonna be as brief, just like the one that we used before, if I don't say anything else. But I check with the tower, if we can have 2,000. If we can have 2,000, we use 2,000. There will be a confirmation in the lines. But then again, 2,500. No. 2,000. Yes. Did I say 2,000? Yeah. 2,000. Yeah. 500 meters. Oh, sorry, 500 feet. 500 feet minimum. Okay, yeah, that's right. 500 feet. Yeah. Any more questions? I think you're wasting time. You have to check. Oh, no, it's all right. Wait for the update in line, right? So now I think the time is up. You need 30 minutes. It's 1700 now. You will be at the quarantine by 1730. Now you have to check your weather. Okay. Any more questions? No. No.
When is that tomorrow morning?
6:30. But anyway, this information will be given to you in line. It's better not to waste your time.
Yes,
Okay?
please.
Yes.
Not at 11 o'clock. Give the information.
No, not at 11 of course. I do it again. Yeah, go.
Can we leave the corridor? Where are the hidden gates?
Come on, go.